Hi guys and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to finally show you footage from our trip to Mauritius, which was honestly unreal. I spent 2 weeks here with my mom and my twin sister and it was pure paradise from start to finish. So what can you expect in this video? Well, basically all the activities this island has to offer. Think turquoise waters, rum tastings, tea plantation visits, waterfalls, ziplining over the lush jungle, swimming with dolphins and whales, uninhabited island excursion, a waterplane tour, fishing trip, you name it, we did it. So if you've never been, let me warn you, by the end of this vlog you'll probably be searching for flights. So grab a drink, get comfy and let me take you through one of the best holidays of my life. I'm gonna start off with what was, without a doubt, the highlight of our entire trip, whale watching. Not just any whales, but humpback whales. Now, I've seen plenty of beautiful things while traveling, but this was on another level. Seeing these giants up close, watching them glide through the ocean, it was honestly just surreal, and it still gives me chills just thinking about it. So we booked a private tour online and I'll be honest, it wasn't cheap. Around 160 euros per person for a private boat, and there were 3 of us plus a baby. I remember feeling a mix of excitement and guilt when we first got out there because some of the other boats were speeding way too close to the whales. It just didn't feel right. Luckily, our guide knew better. He always kept his distance, giving them the space they deserved. At one point though, we did decide to leave the crowd behind and head somewhere quieter. Best decision ever. That's when it happened. A mom and her calf started breaching again and again right in front of us. I swear they must have leapt out of the water 20 times. It felt like they were putting on a private show just for us. Watching them move effortlessly through the deep blue, it's a moment I will never ever forget. So we watched several humpback whale families throughout the morning, but this one was by far the most vivacious. At one point, they suddenly changed direction and swam right under our boat. Absolutely insane.
Oh my god! Well, this black thing underneath, I guess. Here. Right here? Right underneath us. Here it is. It was just went under us. There's two. Wow.
Also, just to be clear, swimming with whales in Mauritius is strictly prohibited. What you sometimes see people doing here is not allowed. Our guide explained that I could safely dip into the water while holding onto the boat, which I did, and honestly that was more than enough. I could see them perfectly from a respectful distance and I got some really great footage in the end. So the mom and her calf were really breaching non-stop. She'd flap her giant pectoral fins and the baby would copy her every move, even doing full body slams right after her. It was wild to watch this mirror-like behavior, like a masterclass in how whales teach their young. These creatures are social, playful, and surprisingly expressive. They migrate thousands of kilometers every year, feeding in cold waters and then traveling to warmer places like Mauritius to breed and give birth. Here, the mothers and calves often stick together, while the males hover nearby, a little deeper in the water. They're the escort males. They're close enough to protect, but stay low to avoid confrontation. We visited Mauritius in September, right in the middle of whale season, which runs roughly from June to October. That's when entire humpback families travel through these waters. This was truly an amazing experience, and it should be at the top of your bucket list if you come here.
Gotta love a fresh juice in the morning, guys. Love a good seaweed.
Here we have a rare sighting of the water otter. She bathes when it rains. At times her head will poke out. Here she stands up, a rare sighting of a standing otter. She looks around for food, but decides to have a leisure time instead. You can see this is a single water otter. She hasn't seen a mate in decades. But in the vast Indian Ocean, it might take her forever. Once a year, the water otter comes to the land. She searches on the land for mates, but yet again will be disappointed. She swings her hair in an attempt to attract males, runs around to her boobs.
Your runway's clear, no one here. Another unforgettable experience from our trip was taking a seaplane tour over Mauritius, and let me tell you, seeing this island from above was absolutely insane. The colors, the coral shapes, the endless blue, it honestly didn't even look real. But let me quickly tell you how this went down. I was out paddleboarding with my mom, minding my own business, when I spot a plane all of a sudden in front of me. I'm like, oh, that's cool. My twin, who's on land, sees it too, and before I can even blink, she's already on the phone booking the flight. My mom and I just looked at each other. Of course she is. I grab the GoPro, head back to shore, and the next thing you know, I'm on that plane. Meet Johan, our pilot for the day, and hands down one of the coolest people we met on the island. His little seaplane was literally parked right on the beach in front of our hotel, Lux Gaube. Both Car and I did the flight, and it cost about 140 euros per person. Totally worth it. And also, my twin sister actually gifted me this experience, which honestly makes it even more special. Best gift ever. Thanks, sis. There's also another seaplane tour you can take here that takes you over the famous underwater waterfall illusion. It's a bit more expensive and further away, so this one was the perfect alternative. Spontaneous, scenic, and just pure freedom in the sky. And guys, the best part, we even spotted a few sperm whales from the air. These whales are around Mauritius all year long, but seeing them from above and after already spotting a completely different species on the trip before was just the cherry on top of the cake. They're massive creatures, and the fact that you can see them from that high up is honestly mind-blowing.
Yoo-hoo! Hi! Oh my god,
Beautiful.
we saw sperm whales.
Did you really?
So many. Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Amazing.
Oh my god, you're gonna love it. Kom nog even een foto maken aan deze.
They gotta put fuel in so we can take plenty of pictures.
After my flight, it was Kara's turn to go up, and of course she took it one step further than me. She actually flew the plane for a bit. Now this runs in the family though. Our dad was a pilot and used to take us on flights when we were little, so yeah, guess it's in the blood. Another highlight of my time in Mauritius was this unforgettable boat trip that pretty much included everything I wanted to experience here. Skipper Dan, hands down the best skipper on the island, took us out for a full-day adventure that mixed deep-sea fishing, snorkeling and exploring Mauritius' most beautiful islands.
Here we see a wild otter enjoying a day out on the water. The picture looks much bigger, that's so funny. And all of these boats are on this tiny little rock. They call it îlot minuscule.
That was Île aux Benitiers, a small rocky island that's one of Mauritius' most famous natural landmarks. We enjoyed this super scenic coastal ride through unbelievably clear turquoise water. We stopped to snorkel and swim around a bit before it was time for deep-sea fishing. Now, we didn't catch a big one ourselves, but don't worry, Skipper Dan had gone fishing earlier that morning and landed a monster fish that became our lunch. That lunch was on another level, guys. We also went foraging for fresh sea urchins and oysters. Straight from the ocean to the plate. Absolute paradise.
Oh wow, it's so beautiful. Sorry. And like, oh, Karin, kijk die fin. It just came out? No, he pulled it out, obviously. Fish is long dead. Fish has beautiful colors.
But you will never get it fresh like this.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Crazy. Yeah.
After lunch, we spent a few hours at Île aux Cerfs, one of the most beautiful uninhabited islands in Mauritius. We snorkeled, explored the quiet beaches, and just relaxed in the solitude of that crystal clear lagoon. If you're planning a trip to Mauritius, book your boat tour with Skipper Dan. You will not regret it. He's the friendliest, most genuine guide out there, and his tour really captures everything you dream of when you think of Mauritius island hopping, snorkeling, and fishing adventures.
Why? Here we are, going to the zipline, guys. Exciting! You've never seen a person shit on a zipline? Today's your lucky day. Karin, any last words before you foul yourself? Before you soil yourself? Any last words?
Yes.
She's speechless, Jay, ladies and gentlemen. Speechless. Anyways, I'll be documenting every step of the way. Some zoom-ins when we arrive, and that's that. Noah, what's your opinion, buddy? What you thinking?
He doesn't know me regardless.
Eat the GoPro. Well, this is what are we going cooking? Yeah. Going in the shower.
Oh, good.
Oh my god. Mama. Kom, Karin! Woo!
How you feeling?
I'm scared. Deze is echt, this is
Ik
one.
sta nog steeds te trillen van de vorige.
This one is still is steeper than the other
Oh,
one.
you're shaking.
Yeah, I know. This one is steeper than the other one.
But it's less high. Well, it doesn't matter because they're both like 500 meters.
So quick.
You got it, Gar.
Oh god. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait. I hold here and I'm strapped, right? I'm all good.
Ready?
Not really.
Check. Okay. Go.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
You okay?
I'm okay. Holy moly.
Wauw, Carlijn, dat is zo mooi.
Coming in Don't run though.
I'm just walking past.
Oh my god, this is so scary.
Hi.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo.
So this activity is definitely for the adrenaline junkies. This is the Valle Adventure Park, home to some of the longest and highest zip lines in the world. You literally soar above this massive green jungle, flying over waterfalls and valleys. It's super wild. There are 6 zip lines in total, stretching over 2.4 kilometers, and every single one gives you that mix of fear and freedom that makes you feel alive. And then there's a Nepalese suspension bridge, hanging 100 meters above the ground. If you've got the guts, walk it. I did, and I can confirm it's absolutely terrifying but ridiculously fun. This activity cost us around 90 euros per person, but honestly worth every cent for that adrenaline rush. I don't think I've screamed and laughed that hard in years.
I think they made it petrifying on purpose. Right? Petrifying.
Not that scary.
Little bit.
Not now.
About a 25-minute drive from where we're staying is one of Mauritius' most famous spots, the 7-colored earth and the Chamarel Waterfall. These two are absolute must-sees when you're here, and while we're at it we decided to throw in another must-do, visit a rum distillery, all closely situated to one another. Up first, this place is called the 7-colored earth because of the natural mineral composition in the ground. Iron, aluminium and volcanic ash all reacting to heat and moisture over time. The result? These insane layers of red, blue, purple and brown sand dunes.
Look at the colors. Wait, look at the colors.
Sublime.
Sublime. Oh, it's so sublime. I don't know how they counted these colors. There they are. Closing up the storm. Instagram mom.
Right next to it is the Chamarel Waterfall, a total beauty. It drops over 100 meters and sits against the backdrop of the Black River Gorge. It's a nice easy walk through the park, super chill but incredibly scenic. The best part, you can visit both spots with a single ticket, which costs around 15 euros.
I want to see the basin.
Ah, wisdomous words, Car, very wisdomous. And look at little Noah, he's grown so much since then. So basically, during one of our tours, we stopped at this museum and found some pretty eye-opening information. Apparently, when the Dutch first arrived on the island, they didn't just exploit the black ebony trees, which were nearly locked to extinction. They also wiped out the poor dodo bird. Yep, apparently they ate it. Not exactly humanity's proudest moments. The good news, the ebony trees are still there, though protected now, and they've become this beautiful symbol of Mauritius.
Here we see one of the last ones in the white.
Dodo bird. It was exciting.
Guys. Hi guys. So we're at the Chamarel Waterfall.
Yeah, it's amazing. Sublime.
So lush. Like I've never seen nature like this. Salash.
All right, let's go get that rum. No time like the present to get a little tipsy, am I right?
Let's go have some rum.
Woo! We're at the rum distillery. Chamarel, sorry, Chamarel Rum Distillery. The most famous one. As you can tell by all the buses.
Verschrikkelijk.
Let's go have some rum, folks. So here we are at the most famous distillery on the island, Rhumerie de Chamarel. And honestly, this place is stunning. It's tucked right into the green hills, surrounded by sugarcane fields as far as the eye can see. First up was the actual distillery tour. Of course, interesting to see how they turned sugarcane into liquid gold, but let's be honest, we were all just waiting for the real part, the tasting. Waarom stinkt het hier zo?
Smells like poop. Is that make rum? With poop? Are these people just like totally skip the...
Yeah, of course. We should have done the same. Not like they would have noticed. Where's Mom? There she is. Hi, Mom.
Waar is de tourguide dan?
Rum tasting, as you should.
It doesn't have.
So after the rum tasting, I have to admit I totally passed out in the car on the way back to the hotel, and that's about all I remember from that day. But the next morning, oh my god, we went swimming with dolphins and it was unbelievable. I'm talking a whole pod of them, hundreds of dolphins gliding right past us. At first I was looking at the surface when I jumped in, but quickly realized they were all below me. Pure magic, and all for the price of 60 euros per person.
Where are you? No, I'm not scared. I'll go in.
Gara's dolphin call reenactment still cracks me up, truly Oscar-worthy stuff. But in reality, the sound they make is more like an orchestra of clicks, squeaks, and even growl-like barks. This time of year is part of mating season, so they gather in huge pods, sometimes hundreds of them, enjoying the calm, warm waters before heading out to deeper areas for afternoon feeding. Fun fact, spinner dolphins are absolute acrobats. They can do up to 7 full rotations in a single leap out of the water, and they're fast, like really fast. We're talking 40 kilometers per hour. Keeping up with them was no joke. Now obviously, when you set foot on a tropical island, the first order of business is to look absolutely fabulous, sun-kissed, cocktail in hand, living your best life. So let's talk beaches. In my opinion, these are some of the best beaches in Mauritius, and trust me, I've saved the real showstopper for last. First up, Trou, a classic, powdery white sand, calm turquoise waters, and that picture-perfect tropical backdrop of palm trees lined up that screams paradise.
Today marks important day. Last day of holiday.
That's where
Only then
we
continue holiday.
to the east.
To the east. To Flic. Or Flac. No, it's just Flic. Or just Flac. Either one.
Then we've got Flic on Flac for a sundowner. Buzzing with energy, beach bars and those long walks at sunset, truly amazing. This area, the west coast of the island, is the best spot for sundowners, by the way. If I had to pick one, it would be this one or Trois au Biche. Lux Gaube follows with its luxurious, tucked-away vibe, ideal for anyone chasing quiet sophistication. The water is so still here, perfect for snorkeling or supping, and it's also from here that the Seaplane takes off.
Can you spray her again?
Yes, madam.
Caroline living her best life. Thank you so much, sir.
And finally, drumroll, the piece de résistance Le Morne, because wow, that place isn't just a beach, it's an experience. The mountain backdrop, the crystal clear lagoon, the sheer drama of it all, this one's an eye stopper in every sense. We stayed at the hotel Lux Le Morne for a few days and it was just mind-blowingly beautiful.
Here is the face of a worried holiday goer. On a normal day, she would lie and linger on the beach. But on some occasions, she drinks coconut water. When spring comes, she will blossom into a flamingo. Her pale skin will turn red and have pinkish hue. It is these male squadroflies that walk the beach that try to call her attention. It's playing hard to get now. It's one of its approaches.
Up next, water sports and hikes. So one of the first things we did is supping for the heck of it. This was actually my first time doing this and we had a ball of a time. And you can only lay on the beach for so long, so doing some sports along the way was perfect.
Gracious.
I had to.
Luckily we're stuck on this rope.
We're not going anywhere, that's
My board is hooked on with the... Because else we'd be drifting badly. We'd be probably in the rocks by now.
probably. Oh yeah. Meant to do that.
I pulled the rope. It was a mistake. Everyone. Hi everyone. So it's been 56 days that I'm out alone at sea and I'm getting pretty lonely. I haven't seen anyone in forever. Yesterday I saw fish, had a nice chat, which was nice. And then I ate them raw, of course, because, you know, I'm at sea. Still just me and my paddleboard. So, getting pretty desperate. Saw a plane go over yesterday, but he didn't see me, so... Yep, that's it. So if anyone sees this, if everyone ever finds my GoPro, then, well, just know that I love my family and I've had a pretty good life. Short, but, you know, nonetheless good. And I love my sister a reasonable amount. Not a lot, but, you know, reasonable amount. And yeah, one can only hope that that I'll die a quick death, you know. Yesterday I saw some sharks circling around me. And and I think it might be a quick death if I just get eaten, you know. I'll become shark bait, but that's okay. Alright. Ta-ta. That was Cara. Peace out.
Up next is another activity which we didn't actually do, but we really wanted to, if that counts for anything. It's one of those hikes everyone raves about in Mauritius. We met someone who did it without a guide, and honestly, it sounds epic. It's the hike up Le Morne. The trail's short but steep, with a bit of climbing and scrambling. You start down a muddy road, sign in, and hike about 3 to 4 kilometers up to the Morne Cross, where the views are just unreal. Challenging, but totally doable, so if you're in Mauritius and love a good adventure, this one's a must. You just start early and bring solid shoes. Then I also tried wakeboarding for the second time in my life, and damn, I don't want to float my own boat here, but I'm kinda good at this stuff, or at least decent. It was awesome, and the best part, it was completely complimentary at the hotel, so yeah, good views, good vibes, and a free workout.
She's good, huh? Incredible. How is she doing it? She's still standing. It's incredible. Allez, Carlijn! Turn, turn! Carlijn, wat goed! Je stond de hele tijd, wat knap!
Oh my god, that was amazing!
Dat was echt geweldig.
Ja, doen! Ja! Bijna! Ja, goed zo, twist! Goed zo, go! Recht, bijna recht! Twist, ja! Recht staan! Recht staan!
Stop filming me, Carlijn!
Wat is dat?
Wat is wat?
Le Morne!
Work, bitch, work!
Sorry.
Allez! It's a bit of disappointment here, all this water splashing up.
So we've been out at sea for a few days now. We've been paddling.
But still
Haven't seen any sign of life. Our spirits are high. We have no food, no water.
Just some
been a few
sunblock
days.
that we've been just
Sunblock, as you can tell, we're crisp. I'm hungry because we started eating sunblock.
not too much.
Sorry.
The sea otter only does work when she tries to regurgitate her young. She births her young through the mouth. As one of the only species in the vast Indian Ocean.
If there's one thing you can't skip in Mauritius, it's the Bois Cheri tea plantation. This place smells like heaven in leaf form. It's actually one of the oldest tea plantations in Mauritius, dating back to the 1800s, and walking through those emerald green hills feels like stepping straight into a postcard. Even though the day that we visited it rained, but that aside. You get to tour the tea factory, see how those famous Bois Cheri blends are made, and of course, taste them all. The tasting happens in this gorgeous colonial-style chalet perched on a hilltop with panoramic views that stretch all the way to the southern coast. And here's the best part, the tea tasting is unlimited, so yes, you can keep pretending to compare flavors while secretly going for your fourth cup. Whether you're a tea lover or not, Bois Cheri is one of those must-do cultural experiences in Mauritius that blends history, flavor, and scenery perfectly.
Alright folks, well my hair, Karin,
It's cute, you look like a palm tree. We're Mauritius.
Okay, we're Mauritius.
Botanical Garden.
We're gonna learn about plants.
I'm so ready, so incredibly ready. You might say I'm more ready.
Now let's talk about one of the most iconic spots in Mauritius, the Pamplemousses Botanical Garden. This place is basically the island's crown jewel, lush, massive, and full of plants you didn't even know existed. It's home to the famous giant water lilies, which look like something out of a fantasy movie. There's also an alley of towering royal palms, massive banyan trees, and even spice gardens that smell like a Mauritian kitchen. It's not just about plants here, there's a real sense of history. You'll walk past old colonial houses, statues, ponds, and even see deer roaming around like they own the place. So whether you're into photography, nature, or just want a peaceful break from the beach, this garden is a must-visit attraction in Mauritius. An absolute breath of fresh tropical air.
I'm feeling regal. Bow to your queen.
Kijk hoe mooi dit, hè?
Get me in the
Het is
tree.
een ficus, hè? Die wij als kamerplantjes hebben thuis.
Hou op.
Niet altijd.
I'm coming.
Wat als ze naar beneden komen?
Nou, dat is hier. Ze zit bij niks te zeggen, hoor. Dat is hier gewoon.
Oh mijn god.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hier.
Joehoe!
Het is een moorhen.
Mama, we moeten gaan.
En je hoopt
Ik kan je niet beschermen, mama, als deze bird je aanvalt. Grandma, are you there? It's fine.
You guys are having a drink tonight.
Yeah, we're going to.
Now we're going to a restaurant, maybe you know it.
Where it's
The table du château?
the table du château.
Du château, Château de-
Labourdonnais.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good.
Is it good?
It's
Car.
it's just 10 to 15
Yoo-hoo!
minutes from here.
Yeah, it's not far, huh?
Oh, yeah. Place, yeah.
Okay, so
Like normal people don't go there.
Okay.
Last but not least, we wrapped up the day with dinner at Château de Labourdonnais. Yes, it sounds fancy and it kinda is, but in the best way. This place looks straight out of a movie with big old colonial mansions surrounded by gardens and mango trees. We ate at Le Table du Château, which is the amazing restaurant right next to it, and honestly, it was great. The food was proper next level, fresh, local, full of flavor, and the atmosphere was super chill. It's one of those spots that feels super special, definitely worth a dinner stop if you're on the island.
welcome to my house.
Is this MTV Cribs?
Let me show you the swimming pool.
Oh.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, niet eten. La pan! Oh, pak hem snel, Noot. Hurry.
Ouais, le bris roquefort, hein?
And guys, this was it for our Mauritius top activities vlog. We've packed so much into this trip, but trust me, there's still more to come. For now, I'll let you soak this all in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao!